So ready to see what it can do into the top side. Picking Kayle, though, into it feels so hard. Volibear can be so oppressive early on, whereas Kayle is generously a do-nothing champion early game.
I think that we sent Kayle a little bit short. She has some decent poke, but the issue is that, I mean, maybe you assume that Volibear pushes anyway automatically in his kit, so theoretically she should never be in any danger as the waves kind of crash into her.
Sure.
The danger will come when Corki gets...
And he's already top lane for a gank, and if this works, Misfits are going to be in trouble.
Now, Corki, Milica does have TP. The wave is stacking. This is ambitious.
The dive, they just traded flash for flash. Of course, very easy for them to rinse and repeat that play in the future.
Yeah, and now that Kayle doesn't have flash, someone enhance on that screen.
Zoom in. What do we got? I like it. Aggressive trades. Once again, Labrov going to be in trouble. They force out the flash. Well played by the Misfits bottom lane, maximizing this early aggression.
Back up, and Misfits can trade the Drake for this type of pressure.
DanDan didn't see the Trundle. Oh no, that's bad. That's the speed up gone. He's now going to move in. He's going to grab the shield as they move under tower. DanDan, goodbye to you, sir. The Kayle scaling is not going to happen.
It's not going to be a fun time.
Razork is going to poke his head in. This is going to deny the back of Labrov and Comp because they have to stick around here to potentially force this fight. This could be a big one. Devour's there. Comp has a solid gun setup to get things kicked off.
That's teleport on Volibear. Even the fact that Comp and no TP on DanDan.
Opt to use the Herald immediately instead of saving it because they know they have a limited window for the setup here. Do not get to go for the ideal usage, but Dot's going in. Very bold. Luckily, the Eclipse is going to keep him healthy for now, but in goes the Bear. Cabochard now needs to make his way out of this one. He will just waddle away. Doesn't take tower aggro because Labrov already has it, and it looks like we're going to get 4. Just 3, maybe? Maybe? No. 3 plates.
Plates, and so what do you value more? Do you value the plates? Uh-oh.
Now Razork's going in. This is actually such a good series of plays. Misses. He's going to get pulled under the tower. Razork just going to grab that one. Tahm Kench now coming in, but it's too little too late. Maybe they can finish off this kill. Razork can get out if he manages to land a Q on the Grom. Q on the Grom. Reactivate. W to the ward. Flash over the wall! Woo! I love a good Lee Sin escape. Of course, potentially easy to predict there, but Aphelios is incredibly strong if he's just allowed to sit down and throw down damage. Labrov going to pull back here. Comp's going to get swallowed before he gets stunned, and Comp's now spit back into safety. Potentially an early flash, but giving a lot of respect to the TP. DanDan coming into the backside. Big slow comes in on the back of that Cutlass, but it's NG who has now been caught out. Fnatic, Misfits more than happy to just take the free kill there.
That's super
wave there. But as you said, Froskurinn, this is not a game that needs to be played quickly. Of course, I'm always going to love to see it personally if teams can just accelerate early leads, but there are so many scaling threats on both sides.
I mean, it's being... this is hard.
Big setup. Comp on the backside, not super healthy, but keep in mind because he has Gravitum, he has excellent setup to get a team fight kicked off. He's going to look for the picks. Razork now locked up. It's Cabochard on the backside, and here comes the Bear. Razork going to try to leap out to safety. Cabochard going to grab that shield. It's getting lower, but they are still going to be able to secure the Dragon on the side of Misfits. Not able to contest. Razork now moving to the pit. He's going to smite out to stay healthy. Tahm Kench now has used the Devour. The kickback comes through. Kayle ult used, but not to block any damage. Comp now push off from the side. Febiven takes down one of the primary threats, and now Misfits are winning the fight as they push back Vitality.
And this can actually be huge because now this Wave Herald, if it goes down, will mean so much more.
Manages to grab another one, and there it is. Froskurinn instantly. Vitality can't contest.
Razork should threaten the dive. There he goes.
Oh. Good positioning from Milica to play towards the top side of the lane. Know that he can retreat into that upper jungle instead of back into mid lane where Razork surely would have found the kill.
Okay, so but think about it this way. Like, it pays off for Misfits because they were able to play Missile Voyage. You have a Corki mobility. You need to start using that to find picks, especially on an open map.
Absolutely do, but it looks like Febiven instead the one who wants to find a pick. That's not going to look too good for him, though. Shut down onto Febiven.
That will count.
That's, we'll call that an oopsies. Good news is DanDan's pushing the bottom side, but Febiven cannot be proud of that one as Vitality will now get a mid lane tower for free. And from absolutely no advantage there, Vitality suddenly find a pretty big one by taking down that tower.
That's that moment where Febiven like walks.
All right, well, Cabochard is going to get pushed back here. I don't know what else to say about that.
He can chase him down.
That's good. Gunblade activated the slow now coming down. He's going to pull Lee Sin back with him. Kicking back to the ball. If he gets the cooldown back up, will be enough healing to buy more time, but it does not happen. And they're going to grab yet another kill here. 4-1 for DanDan after that start.
The damage if Misfits aren't on best behavior, and this doesn't look like best behavior.
It does not, but now Milica is going to run for the hills here, taking a lot of damage to get poked off. NG is going to pull back here. Guardian proc. He will not be able to take him over the wall, though. Razork, good patience on the kick, does not reactivate too soon. That's going to be ulti now coming in. Labrov going to be sacrificed, but no, NG can't even make his way out. 2 quick kills picked up by Misfits. They have a ton of damage. They can just start this Baron up.
They're absolutely going to, because Febiven has teleport. He's just going to TP back after buying and having full health. Here comes Bird.
Froskurinn, say it with me. 200 years. But Aphelios does not have the right guns to get these people out of the pit. He has to get way too close to get anything to happen. The package is here from Milica, though. Maybe they can try to stop this one. Cabochard has already been taken low. He can't even get to the backline quite yet. But still, Milica's going to go in anyway. Comp's now isolated. Kobbe stepping forward, but still a lot of damage. Cabochard thinking about this one. Razork low. If they kill the jungler, that's the shutdown. They kill the jungler. It's a 50-50. Misfits immediately pulled back. Fantastic discipline, but now Milica has to pull back. They burned all their cooldowns. That should have been so easy. They know this is happening, but they're also low. They haven't had a chance to reset. And Kobbe now has the blue gun. He has the Inferno. He can just shred the entire team if they try to group up and walk into this pit. Vitality. Just a gift wrap Baron. Febiven gift wraps a kill. Misfits as a whole gift wrap a Baron. And man, they might gets to go back by a bit of AD, by a bit of crit chance. Aphelios now 2.5 items in. It looks like we're going to get the Phantom Dancer next instead of the Death Dance. Of course, Death Dance pretty useless on the current patch, but still very OP here on 10-12.
And we've had such a ping pong sure that Razork doesn't connect with any of these Qs, as Razork's actually just given away the tower, falling back to the Raptor camp, and the Leona ult doesn't hit them. As long as the Sonic Wave doesn't come through and the Leona ult doesn't hit,
Milica is getting closer and closer, so need to hit some of those major breakpoints.
Death Dance also about to come in for Kobbe.
Razork gone. Goodbye.
I can't.
And this is...
I blinked. An amazing game. If yes, we'll probably win. If no, we're probably going to come to a coin toss and have back and forth game. I think an Iceborne Gauntlet on this this comp might have helped.
With 2 additional damage threats, I'm inclined to agree with you, Froskurinn. He doesn't have to carry the damage burden himself. There are other players on the team that can offer that much. And of course, one of them is DanDan, who is a 3-item Kayle, now level 16, so is incredibly strong. Doc wants to get this one kicked off. The entire team now trying to fight through. A good true shot barrage to get it started, but that's Aphelios throwing down to the backside. Razork's going to miss the kick, but the flash away from Comp is clean. Now Razork's caught in the back line. Corki throwing down the package over the top. Razork taken down. Engie continuing to push forward. The fight's going to slow down. It's the 4v4. Both teams debate. Do they want to continue to commit? DanDan incredibly low. Did not find a good time to use that ult. Kayle ult. So good against burst. So weak against extended team fights. Now Misfits are going to push in, knowing that the Baron is what's on the line. They need to have the same miracle moment Milica had, but they may not get the chance. Milica flashing over the wall into Kobbe. Febiven now trying to push it back, but Comp is still here. Comp is still uncontested. But no, DanDan going in. He's going to clean this one up. DanDan, you absolute madman, flashing in with the ult on top of him. Misfits take the fight.
And the damage was split from Vitality. They thought that they made the pick. They're fighting the front.
And Froskurinn, this game might be over. Kayle is already pushing down.
Just got too many members of Barber.
You're right. Got ahead of myself.
It's okay. I
was ready. I was ready.
I like when the energy.
Yeah, Aphelios ult could be what they need to start it off, but with so many champions with dashes, it's very difficult. Instead, they're going to try to turn this one. Comp locked up. The kick connects. Labrov spits out, but the mark is still there. Cabochard now going forward. Kick back to the team, but definitely not the fight that they wanted. DanDan uses the ult. That's going to be big. Now Comp tries to turn it. They caught out DanDan. DanDan should go down here, but no, God, that Kayle damage is just too much. The shutdown comes through, and Misfits, they win the fight when it matters most. Execution at the end of the day coming in clutch.
I got red-white Aphelios. I'm ready to go. And Kayle just two-shot him.
Yeah, I was going to say, Kayle making Aphelios look mighty balanced to all those skeptics out there.
Or Aphelios just walking into...
I mean, he's red-white Aphelios. We've talked about this. He's like essentially unkillable in a duel, and Kayle's like, oh, okay. So that's what you thought. You thought you were broken.
The range of Azir...